Nature has immense power, and angry waves are reminders of the need to prepare and respond. Let's learn and draw lessons from these natural disasters. Huge waves and howling winds crashed into Key West, while dark skies signaled the approaching wrath of Hurricane Ian.
God, man. Beautiful tornado, dude. There's another one. Look, this.
Severe thunderstorms on Sunday night, March 30th, swept through Arkansas, dropping hail the size of a $50 and spawning at least one tornado near Fisher.
There's another little cone funnel right there. Dude, are we gonna have twins?
Fancy Farm, Kentucky, has faced lightning strikes and strong hail in recent days. While heavy rain and lightning struck, tornado sirens sounded at Louisville International Airport, signaling the tornado's approach. Waves of water poured into South Texas after torrential rain on March 29th, turning roads into rushing rivers. After being rescued by the fire department from floodwaters in Gympie, Queensland, the pair of puppies could not hide their joy. Severe thunderstorms swept into South Texas, forcing many cars to cross floodwaters, causing traffic difficulties.
Mira, el güey camina bien por ahí.
No, pero el carro, güey.
Vamos a salir.
A Sydney resident captured the incredible moment the city was blanketed by powerful claps of thunder and lightning. Under pouring rain on Sunday, March 30th, Miami streets were covered with floodwaters, disrupting traffic. The torrential rain poured into Paris, flooding the metro stations and washing away the peace, leaving rushing streams of water to flood the underground walkways. Waves break on coastal buildings in Kauhukona, Hawaii Island, as if the ocean is angry. Storm winds whistled through every street, snapping tree branches and cutting off power lines. leaving southeast Michigan in chaos. Amid howling winds, giant trees were ripped from the ground as Hurricane Idalia barreled through North Florida. Fierce winds from Storm Emnati whistled through Fort Dauphin, Madagascar, ripping through the air and toppling everything in its path.
Madagascar, where I film all my videos, you know.
Storm Idalia's fierce waves swept away homes along the coast, leaving behind devastation, as if the ocean had swallowed everything in its path. The powerful storm caused a power outage, causing lights in the grocery store to flicker and disrupting activities in the area. Oh no! Heaven and earth, Louisiana shake! Strong winds and heavy rain tore through the sky of Zapopan, carrying large streams of water, leaving Mexico City in a chaotic scene. Dramatic lightning strikes were seen on a stormy night in Texas, creating a breathtaking natural spectacle. The sight of rainbows and lightning in the sky of Madison made a strong impression, attracting the attention of the entire community. In the midst of a brutal rainstorm, a father and son from Rolla, Missouri suddenly encountered a tornado, a memorable moment in their lives. Luckily, they were safe.
Look at all that debris. Oh my God. We are in a tornado.
In the midst of a fierce storm, rainwater rushed into the stadium, interrupting the match between Germany and Denmark. Satellites captured the breathtaking moment when lightning cut across the dark sky of Storm Beryl. Strong winds and hail have swept through Melbourne, Australia, leaving thousands without power and disrupting life in the area. The furious storm swept through New South Wales, knocking down roofs and cutting off electricity before the helplessness of the people. The entire Melbourne area was also shaken by the power of the storm. Amid a storm, with fierce winds and showers, rugby players rushed to shelter in Denmark, Western Australia, as the storm ripped through the sky. Strong winds blowing across Lake Michigan brought large waves and flooding, severely affecting the Chicago coast. We appreciate each viewer. If you like this video, please show your love with a super thanks. The strongest storm in decades has hit Ireland, causing a strange bench to walk on the street, creating an unexpected scene. A man tried his best to save a barbecue party from a massive storm that swept through Mar del Plata, Argentina. The storm approached. Huge waves pounded the Gold Coast beach, creating a majestic and dramatic scene when nature began to rebel. Gusty winds and heavy rain impacted Honolulu, disrupting travel and reducing visibility. Strong winds blew across the runway, making it impossible for the flight to Belfast to land. A British Airways flight had to cancel its landing at Manchester Airport during Storm Eowyn, causing disruption for passengers. Lightning flashed across the sky, causing the British Airways flight from Brazil to London to not continue on schedule. Storm Eowyn swept through Carlisle, blowing away the roof of the event venue, creating a scene of chaos. Coffee frother foam and high waves have been spotted on the Port Stewart coast as Storm Franklin brings severe weather. The tornado rolled through Palm Beach Gardens, cracking windows and leaving a visible trail of destruction on homes in the neighborhood. Typhoon Kong Ray was like a natural monster, becoming the strongest storm in nearly 3 decades, tearing through the sky over Taiwan. The storm roared across Half Moon Bay, British Columbia, toppling trees like discarded sticks. A giant 180-foot-tall Christmas tree in Brazil was knocked down by the storm, disrupting festivities and affecting the region. Europe's highest sand dune may not be too surprising, as the place where the powerful wind impact of Storm Dara is easily felt. During the fierce storm, a large tree branch fell and crushed the car, but fortunately, the driver was still safe.
Oh my god.
A transformer exploded during Storm Milton, shaking St. Petersburg and sending the city into a widespread blackout.
Oh my god.
Oh my
God.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh, the transformers exploded in the storm. Light flashed, lighting up the entire Florida sky.
You guys are Miss Whole.
Amid the powerful storm winds, the baseball stadium's roof was torn off, flying away like debris in the fury of Hurricane Milton. Heavy winds and rain affected many areas of Tampa, disrupting traffic and daily activities. A drone flew over Storm Milton, capturing the giant 28-foot wave as a streak of light in a rough sea. Howling storm winds, accompanied by torrential rain, hit bridges across Tampa Bay, as if nature was calling for the collapse of sturdy structures. One of 11 large trucks blown down by terrible winds on the highway outside Garden City, Kansas. Luckily, the driver was safe. The intense wind and rain from Typhoon Krathon made everything untenable as the storm made landfall in southern Taiwan. Floods came like a wave, carrying everything in their path and reaching every corner of Tennessee when Hurricane Helene made landfall. Indelible market in the village of Chimney Rock near Lake Lure, North Carolina, affirmed the unstoppable power of Mother Nature. Oh my God! Road bridge in Greene County, Tennessee has fallen. Amid the strong wind, the design of the house in Perry was completely changed, leaving everyone surprised and helpless. Nature does not warn. Everything can change in the blink of an eye. Always be prepared, because safety is never too much. Powerful storm waves from Hurricane Helene crippled bridges in Tampa. Mexico Island Resort was no longer as peaceful as its name when it had to welcome an uninvited guest, Hurricane Helene. On Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, howling winds mixed with torrential rain obscured vision, making everything ahead uncertain. A boater captured the historic storm that swept across the North Carolina coast, where 18 inches of rain fell in just 12 hours. Amid the howling wind and relentless rain, power lines in Huma exploded, emitting bright sparks as Category 2 storm Francine made landfall. Trees suddenly changed their leaves in unexpected ways, all over the roads, southern Louisiana, under the power of Hurricane Francine. The relentless torrential rain from Hurricane Francine quickly submerged roads in South Louisiana, turning streets into rivers. In Alabama, an inflatable slide was blown away by strong winds during a major storm. Luckily, everyone was able to get to safety. Strong winds at the music festival venue caused tents to fly away, disrupting the start of the program. Strong winds during a severe storm in Minnesota toppled many trees and light poles, causing traffic disruption and local power outages. A home in Utah was flooded with floodwaters after a basement window was broken due to water pressure. Extensive flooding in Orem, Utah, took area residents by surprise. Tropical storm. Ernesto swept across the British Virgin Islands, with torrential rain and strong winds ripping through the sky and shaking the island. Heavy rain from the remnants of Hurricane Debbie caused storm drains to erupt, flooding roads along the East Coast. Floodwaters from Hurricane Debbie poured in with fierce force, carrying trees and structures along the road, submerging everything in floodwaters in western New York. Waterfall rages as excessive rainfall floods North Carolina. Public transportation across New York was seriously affected as flash floods hindered the movement of thousands of passengers. The storm in Greater Cleveland, with its heavy rain and strong winds, demonstrated the need to monitor the weather and prepare promptly. Amid rushing floodwaters in Parrish, Florida, a raccoon was rescued, bringing hope after Hurricane Debbie. The aurora borealis sparkles like streaks of vivid color in the sky over northern Michigan, creating a mysterious and magical sight. The combination of lightning and a rainbow created a dazzling scene in Ramsey, Minnesota. Did you like the video? Support us with super thanks to have more wonderful moments. Seagulls fly in the vast spaces off the coast of Patagonia, occasionally landing on the backs of southern right whales, creating a rare sight. The U.S. military's test caused a stir under the ocean, creating a spectacle of energy and power. Cargo ships parted ways, and fierce waves flooded the pedestrian walkway in Richmond, Canada, disrupting road traffic. Strong winds blew across the east coast of Florida, creating huge waves that crashed against the shore, creating a dramatic scene. Perhaps going inside is the best way to stay safe on this stormy day. Hurricane Milton disrupted life in Tampa Bay, with power outages turning the area into a sea of darkness. Amid the fierce winds of Storm Eowyn, trampolines were blown across the gardens, disturbing the landscape and creating a scene of chaos. Ohio's skies darkened as tornadoes swirled above Lake Erie, creating a dramatic scene.